Everyone wants to know, are we going to face recession? Is real estate market going to crash? There is very high probability are we going to face recession. Today, UBS said there is a 30% probability that we will see recession. All leading indicators are suggesting there will be some level of correction in the United States real estate market. There are many factors, but let's consider data because data can suggest what is the probability. If you look at this cartoon to reflect human behavior, people love to chase. People keep buying assets when they are overpriced. It's just the human phenomenon. During the 2000s, I thought we will never see a correction in a stock market. And I'm sure in the 80s, everybody thought we will never see a housing correction in our lifetime. 2008 suggests the otherwise. Humans tend to make the same mistake over and over. It's just the way it is. Pricing is a major factor, along with many other factors. We are going to only talk 10 factors today. As you can see from this chart, we are on the higher bound on the pricing side. If you look at this chart, national average, this data reflects the US housing market. It reflects where we stand. Just to show you an example, even though the national average is really on the higher side, individual cities also have a huge difference. The supply plays a very major role. In last few months, the demand has been going down because of inflation, because of interest rates. We are going to look at all these factors. So, single-family homes supply has been increased in the market. You can look at from these two charts. During the COVID time, there was less supply. That's why pricing was going up, along with the money supply. And we're going to look at that chart as well. There are more supply available in the market than there is a demand. In last 6 months, less people are buying. It means there is less sales. One of the major reasons is interest rates. Interest rates are 25-year high. At this point, mortgages are almost double. And that is making a strain on people to buy homes. And that's going to play out hugely in correction. This is the money supply. The federal government has printed a lot of money in last 2 years. There was a huge money supply, and now Fed is cutting on that. And that plays a very major role in a purchasing power. If you look at debt to GDP ratio, it's not as high as 2008, but it's also not very good figure. But that's one single chart doesn't show you everything. You have to look at where we are. Sometime you have to pick the right amount of data to make the right decisions. Population plays a huge role in any country, in any society. Real estate is one of the most dependent sector on a population and the number of people who are working. But where population is growing exponentially, like Nigeria, Pakistan, India, those places people need more accommodation. There is a higher demand for real estate. That's why even when there is a recession, the world market norm tends to stay flat because a lot more people are coming into the market to buy for their needs. That's why there is always stability in the market. However, in a Western world where population growth is very linear, there is less demand in the market, and that plays a very major role. Based on historical numbers, we are all-time high in terms of pricing. Supply is higher, buying is less. Interest rates are 25 years high, and there is less participation from the worker. All these indicators suggest that we will have some level of correction in real estate market. Now, how that going to impact Dubai real estate market or any other place? Recession in America will put pressure on all other economies around the world. America is still the largest economy in the world. How Dubai real estate market is going to be impacted by US market crash or US real estate correction? Normally, when there is a recession, or especially housing correction around there is some level of pain across the board, across the world. Only those countries where there is a high demand will able to sustain during this correction period. However, every country will face some level of challenges. Depending on your investment strategy, I will keep some funds available for opportunities which could show up in next 6 to 1 year. There is always opportunity available in the market. You just have to be at the right spot